So your metabolism is like a wet pile of leaves. I always say this to my patients, and this is especially important for my patients to hear, but I think it's important for anyone even thinking of working with me or thinking of starting on a journey to optimizing your metabolism and your thyroid and your health and getting everything under control that we talk about, from your gut health to insulin resistance to messed up hormones to a non-optimized thyroid that we always talk about. So this is going to be a game changer for you, and you can probably hear the excitement in my voice. The latest introduction, the latest member of the family to the Fixxr line is Metabolism Fixxr. And this, oh my God, I formulated this just for all my people out there that need to lose weight, that need help in the weight loss department, that can't lose weight no matter what they do, that feel like they have a slow metabolism, and that might be thinking of trying all those peptides out there, you know, the Beverly Hills soccer mom drug of choice for weight loss peptides. Or even if you're on them already and you're like, man, these are really expensive and I'm still not losing weight, add in Metabolism Fixxr. Here's what I did. I took the power of T2, which increases your basal metabolic rate while you are sitting there watching Netflix. You're burning fat while you're watching Netflix. I combined it with a very unique patented ingredient called Suppressa. Suppressa has multiple clinical trials backing its efficacy in reducing your appetite, decreasing snacking, and providing way more control over your food intake. It is amazing. We also see improved emotional well-being, just decreased food cravings all around, reduced hunger, and weight management. Add on top of that, we have green tea extract, we have purple forest purple tea extract, both of which affect the metabolism in a very positive way without the jitters of normal fat burning supplements out there from the 1980s and 90s, right? The ones that made you feel like you're having a heart attack. You will not have that in any of my supplements, Thyroid Fixxr or Metabolism Fixxr. But Metabolism Fixxr, ooh, yeah, we kicked it up a notch. It is in powder form, so you can drink it through your day. It's going to flavor your water. We got orange crush and refreshing citrus. I love them both. It is going to keep you under control all day long. So you throw a couple scoops in your water bottle in the morning, throw a scoop or two in your water bottle throughout the day. You will have fat burning and appetite control the entire day for what? An eighth of a price of the peptides? Oh my God, you can't go wrong. So grab some Metabolism Fixxr today. Please let me know how you do on it. I am super excited for you. Super excited. I think it's important to know that your journey will never, ever, ever be linear. So if you start out and you're on day 5, and listen, we all do this, right? We all do. I've done this. I've done really well for the last 5 days, and I've eaten well, and I've taken my supplements, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that. I'm doing everything my practitioner said to do, and I haven't lost any weight. Well, no, of course you haven't. Because again, if you're starting off with messed up hormones or insulin resistance or untreated, undertreated, misdiagnosed, undiagnosed hypothyroidism, Hashimoto's, then you are starting off with a metabolism that is like a wet pile of leaves. And in order to start a fire, meaning to get your metabolism up and running, we have to take care of things first. So we have to dry the leaves out. Drying the leaves out is like getting the right labs done. Looking at the labs from a functional point of view with an educated, maybe a specialist, functional medicine practitioner, wink, wink, someone that knows what they're looking at and can tell you whether or not you are optimal. That is step 1. Then step 2 would be to start the kindling. So let's go back in the old days, right? Like rubbing 2 sticks together to get a little spark. That's that little spark of your metabolism. What do we have to do there? We have to clean up your diet. We have to get you on a nutrition plan that is right for you, that is targeted for you, for your likes, your dislikes, your schedule, your health, everything that we see in that lab panel. So that's the kindling. And then once you get that little spark, then everything else comes into play, right? So then the dry leaves meet with that spark and they start a little teeny tiny fire. And then you have to throw some logs on the fire or some dry kindling on the fire, or stick some newspaper in there, right? Or paper towels, anything to light on fire and get that fire going. And that might be the proper supplementation to treat your hypothyroidism, your nutrient deficiencies, your insulin resistance. That might be getting on a medication if it's necessary to do so. That might be some stress reduction, environmental detoxification of your household and your bathing products and beauty products. All of those steps will continue to ignite the fire and keep it burning. But that takes a little while to do. And if you think that's going to happen in 5 days, you're on the wrong journey. That takes a while. Sometimes 3 to 4 weeks is a win if someone sees an actual change in their metabolism in that amount of time. But more likely, it's like a 6 to 8 week time frame. Sometimes even longer if we're really starting with a really heavy, wet pile of leaves with all kinds of like moist dirt under it. And your metabolism might just be like that. You have to be patient. The one thing that you will develop through your journey is patience and endurance. Patience and endurance. I promise you that. So please, be patient. Remember that your journey is not linear. Progress is not linear. You'll have up and down days. This is not that you start off and everything is fantastic and you're never going to have a tired day, a bad day. You're never going to not gain a pound, right? Double negative there. You might gain some weight if you go off the rails. If you have a carbohydrate laden weekend, or if the holidays come up, yeah, you might. This is not a complete uphill journey. There are ups, there are downs, and that is natural. So this will develop patience in you. And please, please, please remember that your metabolism might be like a pile of wet leaves. And there's a lot that we have to do to get that fire burning. And once we get it burning, there's a lot we have to do to keep it burning. And that's not 6 meals a day. This is not the old school talk from the 90s of keep your metabolism going by eating 6 times a day every 2 hours. No, that's not what I'm talking about. But we might have to do things like retest you. We might have to address something else that comes up, maybe a hormone issue, a cortisol issue. There are things that we might have to do to keep that fire burning, and you have to stay on top of it, and you have to contact your practitioner, and you have to remain patient and not get thrown off if you have a bad day. We all have bad days. The most optimized, healthy person in the world will have a tired day, a bad day, a sad day, an anxious day, a day where they feel bloated and constipated and run down and maybe put on a couple pounds because you did eat some beer and pizza over the weekend, and that's totally normal. Progress is not linear, and your metabolism is like a pile of wet leaves. Of course, if you have any more questions about this and you're like, yeah, my metabolism is like a pile of wet leaves, please feel free to reach out to me. You can go and book a discovery call. So now we have a page on my website that you can actually book a day and a time to jump on a call. I have an intro video that I encourage you to watch that explains how I work with patients and how I take you from broken to fixed, how I give you your life back. I encourage you to watch that and to book a call with me so we can start working together. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed that episode. And if you want to reach out to me, I welcome you to do so. You can visit my website at amiehornaman.com and send me a message through there. I will definitely contact you and we can chat more about your health and how I can fix you.